Sunny ways, my friends. Sunny ways.
You sneaky. You're running as an outsider.
I am an outsider.
We have recently switched to drinking water bottles out of when we have water bottles out of plastic. Away from plastic towards paper, like drink box water bottles. So that.
Well, Lottie frickin' God!
You're ready to fight, aren't you? I can feel
I intend to resign as party leader, as prime minister.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no ticket.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Mr. Prime Minister, will there always be a Canada?
There will always be a Canada.
All right, elbows up. Elbows up.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
So the answer to that is to stop being stupid.
My great pleasure to introduce my husband, Prime Minister, who will make Canada strong. And Canada full!
I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Thank you. It will be an honor to continue to fight for you and to be a champion of your cause as we go forward.
Let's fucking go.
Knocker!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Fringe. Welcome to Friday Night Fringe here on the channel, or as what Master of Snatch calls now, the Thruple Cast. Lori is joining us once again live because why not? We had fun on Monday. You guys seem to like Lori joining in. So we said, what the hell? Bring her on. It's Friday after all.
I mean, they should meet my replacement, right?
There's no replacement. We're not having a replacement here. Folks, we're live. We're here. It's Friday. We got a lot to talk about. Just a reminder, no live stream next Friday. It's Halloween. Got to look after my kids and take them out. So there will be no live stream. So tonight we will be doing a giveaway guaranteed. One lucky member of the Patriots Club is getting an item for free from the shop. If you haven't yet joined the club, make sure you hit the join button down below, support the channel, join the Patriots Club. I don't know if you guys have noticed, we've added new lighting to the studio, and we're kind of investing in the channel. So
it enhances my features.
It enhances everything. You guys are great. Hit the like button, folks. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 likes. Maybe if we get to 1,000 likes, we do another giveaway tonight.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see what we can do.
Drink one for me.
Let's get a roll call going on. Let's get a roll call. We got a lot to talk about, especially Alberta's freedom. Alberta Independence rally tomorrow down at the legislature ground. We're going to talk about it, folks. It's going to be wonderful. Get your lollipops ready. Let's see if we can get somebody watching from every province in the country. Let's see how many of our American viewers are joining us tonight. Michael's joining us from Victoria, BC. Carol and Gerald coming in from Calgary, Alberta. We've got Miss Titan coming in. Happy Friday, my Canadian friends from Nashville,
very cool.
Tennessee. We love Tennessee. Welcome in. We've got Firewood coming in from Winnipeg. We've got Lauren coming in from Clearwater, BC. Welcome in. It's great to have you here. NHL Crazy coming in from Philadelphia.
Wow.
Alberta Independence is coming. I feel it. We're going to be talking about that tonight, folks. You don't want to miss that. Stick around. It's going to be fantastic. Princess Thickness. Look how many eyes that is.
Yeah.
This might evolve. This might evolve from a thruple cast. I tell you, I can't keep all these ladies off of me. I'm like Hugh Hefner up in here. Let's keep it going. Hello, free speech. Greg's joining us once again. Great to have you in here. Doug's coming in from Michigan. We've got a new MY77 coming in from Clarenville, Newfoundland. Welcome in. Jancor's joining us once again from Ottawa, Ontario. Kurt's joining us from Edmonton.
Keep drinking, Lori.
Whiskey Plays is coming in from Edmonton. We've got Luca coming in from Burnaby, BC. We've got Toten coming in once again from Arizona. Welcome in to the channel. Gina's joining us from Saskatchewan. Mike TV Dub reporting in from Winnipeg. My favorite mod named Mike. Shout out to all of our mods. You guys are doing God's work.
Yes.
Thank you so much for everything you guys do. We got John and Tommy coming in from Lac La Biche. We got David Brewer joining us from Springfield. Mr. Burns is in big trouble this week. We're going to talk about it. Excellent. It's going to be wonderful. He'll maybe even release the hounds. We've got Lady Wolf coming in from Vegreville, Alberta. Welcome in. Who is Lori? She's our new roommate.
Hi.
Lori was struggling as a mom and decided, hey, you know what? She can't afford to live anymore because welcome to Canada. So we said, you're not going to struggle anymore. You're moving in with us. You're clearing out your debts. And now she joins us on the channel.
Now I'm drinking.
Because she literally lives 5 feet away from
Apparently
the
I'm the one
studio.
that's spilling things over here, too.
I'm not even spilling.
Burns says, oh, wow, a threesome. Listen, I say it all the time. If I wanted to disappoint two people, if I wanted to disappoint two people at the same time, I'd have dinner with my parents. That's the way I leave it, folks. Little Swiss man coming in from Sterling, Ontario. Welcome in. We've got Brian Watson joining us once again from Wasaga Beach. We got Randy. Oh, God, it's Randy.
I got
coming in
Quinnell.
from Quinnell, BC. Welcome in. Great to have you here. Lynn's coming in from Calgary. Samuel saying, oh, Derek, I have something for you, bro. Listen, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bass WBD is coming in from Ohio. Welcome in. We got Lori. We got another Lori coming in from
Hi,
Spruce
Lori.
Grove. Lori is watching Lori in Spruce Grove. Whiskies is coming in from Edmonton. I think I got that one already. Brandy's coming in from Kentucky. Princess Thickness, of course, joining us from Montreal. Mrs. Fringe is smacking me. It's time to get caught up in the chat. Look at all you guys chiming in. Holy crap.
It's like a gentle caress. Not really.
No, listen, it's abuse. I'm going to blink twice.
You want me to do it?
Call the police and tell them I'd like to order a pizza.
He would definitely feel it if it was you.
Is that what you do when you're being abused? Call the police and ask for a pizza?
No,
somebody
you do
please.
This.
Somebody please. Raptor guy chiming in already with a super chat. Thank you so much. $5. The NDP is a lose-lose situation right now. If we head to the polls, they have no leader and will get decimated. And if they don't, it's more of the same. Absolutely. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that a lot tonight. Another Raptor guy is Derek, the new Charlie Sheen. I'm winning by winning. Welcome into the stream, everybody. There's Snatch throwing his sarcastic.
There we go,
around.
Snatch. I missed you.
You know, he secretly wishes he was the Fringe. Let's not lie. Guys, we all know what you come here for on Fridays. Let's be honest. It's me. No, you come here for memes. You guys want the memes, don't you? Let's get on.
That's what Friday's all about, is the
memes.
memes.
Let's get on to the memes. Let's get on with it. Get on with it. We got this one. I know it's a little small on the screen, so let me assist here. This one was sent to me by Marika. Mom, why can't the left meme? Because the left is a meme, dear. That's more truth than a meme.
Oh, it's so true.
But I love it. Absolutely love it. This one here, proof that Trump did in fact grab some pussy. In fact, Justin Trudeau was a good second in line for that one as well.
Oh yeah.
A good second.
He's done it before. He'll do it again.
Yeah.
Speaking of Trump, he's building the Alberta wing at the White House.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys noticed.
Who's moving in?
Donald Trump's doing a little bit of renovating at the White House. Of course, he's adding in the Alberta wing. God, everybody sent me this one this week.
Did you see the comments of Hillary? And the
We're
comment.
gonna
Okay,
get to that. We're gonna get to that. We got Trump doing a little expansion because he likes Alberta. Let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen. He loves Alberta. People are getting really mad. Carson sent me this one. OAO sent me this one, I believe. Marika, Mrs. Fringe, everyone sent me. CB fixes all. Gotta love him.
You
He's
know
wonderful.
it's good when.
He sent me this meme. It's wonderful. I gotta be honest. I love the expansion. We got Hillary Clinton chiming in as well. It's not his house, it's your house, and he's destroying it. First comment to come in, you stole $28,000 worth of furniture from the White House and had to return it. So whose house is it, Hillary?
Did you see the other comment?
No,
There was another comment, and it was, your husband had sex in the White House, and it wasn't with you.
Raptor guy with the $2 super chat has a fever, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
How? More cowbell. Thank you for the super chat. You're great. Really. It's amazing. You're crazy, you guys. Mark Carney's coming out with his new movie, if you haven't seen it yet, called Liar Liar.
Oh, that is good.
That's headed to theaters probably, I don't know, this November. In fact, that's probably a lie. It's coming out tomorrow. Knowing Mark Carney. Although it works, I will say. I might actually check that one out. If you missed it, Doug Ford responds to Donald Trump. Comes out saying, "Hey, Donald, why don't you get your goddamn tariffs out of here, you bastard? Go to McDonald's and eat another cheeseburger."
Oh, I love that.
Doug Ford's not very happy. I mean, look, this is almost disrespect to Bubbles, isn't it? I mean, putting his face on Doug Ford's. Although the Trailer Park Boys kind of went woke in the last election. They promoted Mark Carney. I don't understand what's going on. What's going on with you, Julian? Why don't you stop promoting Mark Carney?
If you say.
I love this one. When somebody tells you to fact or check your facts and then they send you a CBC link. How often does that happen?
Mrs. Fringe did good this week.
I like that one.
Oh, I thought that was a
really
dog.
like
No,
that
it's your vehicle.
Got this one earlier this week too. Elbows up, guys.
How's that feel?
It's no farther from the truth. As we get into what's happening this week, there's a lot of stuff happening this week.
Yeah.
That is it for the memes this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to everybody who sends me memes. I know lots of people. Carson sends me memes. OAO sends me.
Yes.
David Brewer sends me memes.
But
I try to get them all on here.
You know, it's a good meme when everybody sends you the same meme.
Yeah.
I try to get them all on, and I try to really showcase what I can, but I have to try and theme them to the show as well, folks. So my apologies to anybody who does go out of their way to send memes. If I don't have them on here, I do see them. I do laugh. Thank you for doing your part and adding to the memes. Let's get on to what's on the board for tonight. We got Anne coming in from Wetaskiwin. I bet her car will cost less.
I could sing it for you.
1 month I'll be in Edmonton. 1 month you shouldn't be in Edmonton. In fact, tomorrow you should be in Edmonton. Because I don't know if you guys know this. The Alberta Independence rally happening tomorrow. Live. We're doing it live down at the legislature grounds.
It is
Edmonton.
going to be huge.
Saturday, October 25th from 4 to 6 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be huge. Okay. It's going to be wonderful. You're going to have Keith Wilson, super lawyer, speaking there, Jeff Rath, Mitch Sylvester. You're going to have Dr. Dennis Modry, Chris Scott from the Whistle Stop. You're going to have John Bolton, Tanya Clemens all speaking. But lo and behold, the one speaker that was not listed on this poster.
Right.
And I got to say, I'm not too happy about it. Unacceptable Fringe will be speaking and addressing the people on the legislature steps tomorrow at the Alberta Independence rally. You'll want to be there, folks. I won't be doing any Trump. I don't want to get Alberta Prosperity Project in trouble. You know the media is going to be there. You know all CBCs are going to be there.
You might have a few people looking for Trump when you start doing it. It'd be fun.
If old Fringe comes on stage and says, "Let's make Alberta great again," you know darn well the CBC will say, "They're MAGA. They're all MAGA. They all love Donald Trump."
I did see somebody say that the ride tanked on them. There are still seats available on the buses. Just take a look at the website and you can purchase them from there.
Head over to albertaprosperityproject.com, click on events. It does have what buses are available, what seats are still available, as well as the times they're going out, folks. You want to get to this rally. You don't want to miss it. Thousands are going to be there tomorrow. We're going to make the teacher strike look like a bike ride.
And it starts, from 4 to 6.
4 to 6. You'll want to get there early, folks.
Yeah.
Definitely make sure you get there early. Raptor Guy with another $5 super chat. Carney equals stench. Ford equals fatso. Trudeau equals stinky. That's a Casper reference. Oh, I get it now. Thank you. So
thank you for the brackets because we were definitely very lost.
Hey, somebody please get everybody up to speed. No, it's not Fringe's sister. I'm not going to keep explaining it.
She almost is. I mean, we pretty much grown up together.
We
so
have.
You've known each other since what? Junior high school?
Grade 7.
Grade 7.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go with what's going on, guys. Be at the rally tomorrow, will you?
Come on, we're all going to be there.
Yeah.
You come to this country, you love our honey, you love everything about it. The least you can do is go to the Independence rally. terrible done, Cherry. Stop it. Don't say it. Don't say it. We're having fun.
I didn't even know who it was.
Don't be a Debbie Downer. Let's talk about Doug Ford. Let's talk about old Cheesecake Ford, shall we? Doug Ford, if you guys were watching today, absolutely tanked the country. Now, we've been talking about it in videos for months.
He's never done that before.
We've been talking about it for months. He's been doubling down on his attacks against Donald Trump, that he says everything's Trump, Trump, Trump. Look, Doug, you got reelected. You could have got off that card a long
Yeah,
time
he sounds
ago.
like a liberal.
Well, we know he's a liberal. Thomas with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Hello from the South. You guys are the best. No, you're the best. And thank you for joining us tonight on the stream. You guys are awesome. Look at this. What is it here? Fringe is the man with all the ladies. You know it. You know it. Let's go. Matt saying, please don't do a thruple cast when I'm there next month. Don't worry, Matt. They're not into you. It'll be us.
It wouldn't be a triple cast. What would it be? 4.
I don't know what you'd call that. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't think there's enough
let's
room.
stop with the nonsense and get on with the news, shall we? I got to do the news. Raptor guy, $2 super chat. We need Michelle Ferrari to run against Ford. Look, we're going to have Michelle on the channel. I've talked to her multiple times.
Yeah.
She's all over the place. We're going to talk about what Michelle's doing. Don't worry. Thank you for the super chat. I don't want to say nothing on her behalf until she comes onto the channel, but I don't think she's out of the game just yet, folks. Old Dougie boy has doubled down today. This is from earlier today. Government EXE is corrupt. Great Twitter account. If you haven't followed him already online, go check him out. Doug Ford says his $75 million ad campaign using Ronald Reagan's voice will not stop because it's one of the best ads he's ever seen. So the ad that ceased all trade talks with Canada and the United States, that offended Americans, that pissed off the Donald, now you're going to say, oh, I'm not pulling that. That's the best thing I've ever seen. What are you going to tell people when their jobs continue to flush at an alarming rate out of Ontario, Dougie boy? Talk about doubling down on your double down. He says nobody can be this retarded, can they? Well, Doug Ford said, hold my beer. Take a listen.
I heard that the president heard our ad. I'm sure he wasn't too happy, but it's real because it was coming from the best president the country's ever seen, Ronald Reagan. So it's very effective. It's probably one of the best ads I've ever seen, and it's coming from Ronald Reagan's voice, and it's going to be focused on right across the country, but also in Republican-held areas, because what I feel, the Reagan Republicans are going to be fighting with the MAGA group. And let's hope Reagan Republican. I heard that.
So this is why Ontario is in deep, deep shit. If you're in Ontario right now, your jobs are not safe. Your jobs are not safe. $75 million. Now, you know that didn't come out of Doug's pocket.
Oh, no.
So if you're in Ontario, your tax dollars just paid to end free trade agreements with the United States or any kind of negotiation to get back on track. Any hopes of a negotiation. And you have left outlets reporting saying that, Donald Trump didn't cancel it because of this ad. There's more to it. It doesn't matter. This was the nail in the coffin. Matt chiming in saying they didn't get the Reagan Foundation's permission either. So they are also pissed.
Wow.
Absolutely. And they have every right to be.
Yeah. 100%.
And I keep saying, like, you can't keep poking a bear with a twig and hoping that, you're going to take it down.
Yeah.
You're picking a fight with, this is Cain and Abel, and you don't even have a rock and a slingshot. Mike Freedom Honey with $5 super chat. Thank you so much. The U.S. suspending trade talks will only help independence. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Mike, I can't wait to see you there. Shout out to Mike. Thank you so much. I agree. If you're in Alberta right now, you owe it to yourself, your children, your grandchildren, your future great-grandchildren to vote for independence. Speaking of independence, we need to talk about Tommy the Commie's little, what is it, Forever Retarded?
Oh, yes.
Forever Commie? Forever Communist campaign?
Wild.
So, Mrs. Fringe and I are out driving around Spruce Grove yesterday. And I got to say, I tried to be as neutral as possible. We seen
you were very polite.
The Forever Canada campaign was sitting in Spruce Grove. Ladies and gentlemen, this particular group of people were celebrating their 500th signature.
Yeah.
Over the course of them collecting signatures.
And they have been there all summer for the past 2 months at least.
Ever since they could start taking signatures, and they were just championing their 500th signature.
Yeah.
I know reports are coming in saying that there are about 50,000 signatures shy of meeting their goal.
Sure.
But they still have to get them verified, folks. And here's the funny part is that when I drove past them, I pulled over and said, listen, Because Mike Freedom Honey had a really good idea. He said everybody should have signed Tommy the Commie's petition, because the Liberals won't try to screw with the referendum, thinking that there's all these people that want Canada to stay within Alberta, and we get our vote faster.
But they also had a good point as to why we don't want to do that.
What was funny is that when we spoke with them, somebody says, where were they? They were in Spruce Grove over by the Walmart. Just as you're leaving, in between the Walmart and the Cheesecake Cafe. And I pulled up and I talked to them and I said, listen, I'm just curious. And I gave full disclosure. I said, I'm a political YouTuber. I didn't tell them what side of the aisle I report on. But I said, I'm just curious, is this a constitutional question? They said, no. And while the lady was talking to me, a second troll came over who looked like she hadn't brushed her teeth in about 6 years. And she sticks her head in the window and says, but if you're a true Albertan, you'll sign this petition to stay within Canada. And I said, well, what constitutes a true Albertan?
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't answer.
Nope.
She couldn't give us an answer. Then the other lady said, I asked her, I said, look, I want to ask you flat out before I put my signature on that piece of paper, which I did not, by the way. But I said, when you look at the economics, when you look at what's happening in Ottawa with Mark Carney, the refusal to get projects greenlit, the tanker ban, the gas cap, why should Alberta stay in Canada? What is your guys's, I guess, goal for Alberta to remain in Canada? Your desire?
Yeah.
And they said, well, that would mean giving my opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
And she could not
give an answer.
She
even sent a secondary person over to talk to us, and they could not give us one.
We didn't
valid
get one answer
reason
as to why we should be staying in Canada.
Now, as soon as I said to them, look, I'll be honest with you, I've read the value of freedom. I've taken a look at the finances. I've taken a look at all the money that goes out of Alberta, all the money that could stay within Alberta. It sounds like a win-win to me when it comes to guaranteeing our jobs, making houses affordable for our youth, making sure that we have stability in our economy.
They shot you down. You're wrong.
You're wrong. I've read that document and I tore it in half. I've been to APP meetings and I've seen the vermin that comes out of those meetings. I couldn't stand listening to those self-righteous people talking about treason.
But there is no conversing with these people because they're not going to change their minds. They feel that they're right, but they can't give you a reason as to why they are right.
Yeah.
There's no facts on their end. They just are.
Somebody says you should have filmed the encounter. So I was trying to be respectful.
Yes.
I was trying to.
He didn't want to come off as, a jerk with his phone out. He was, very professional, very nice.
I just wanted to ask,
just wanted to see what their side was.
If you're collecting the signatures, you must believe in Canada. What is it that's making you feel that we should be signing to stay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't give me an answer. They had no ability to give me a proper answer.
No. And 3 people, you talked to 3 different people and not one of them could answer that question. They refused. Yeah. Absolutely refused.
It's Mike calls it Operation Leroy Jenkins.
I love that.
Sign the petition. No, it's not going to work out.
No.
It's really, because here's the thing. I asked them, what happens if you guys get all your signatures, it gets on a referendum ballot, Danielle says it's constitutional, and the majority of Albertans vote no. And one of them, the one who said that she wasn't going to give her opinion, actually gave a good statement and said, I guess we would have to respect the democratic process. And I was actually really happy to hear that. But then the others came in and said, well, it's not a constitutional question. The only reason we're doing this is to make sure that nobody can ask this question again, that nobody else can ever divide the province like this again. And we need to get people like Danielle Smith out of office because she's destroying the country.
So they feel that if they get enough signatures, that it will potentially scare enough that they won't even go to a vote. That they'll just say that many people want to stay. That's it. We're done. It's over.
Well, I guess their 500 to whatever's showing up tomorrow will be a real interesting tell.
Yeah,
it'll be a real interesting tell to
those
see
numbers tomorrow.
And this is why I keep saying, folks,
it is
so
important.
You owe it to this province. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to future generations to be at this rally. If anything, just to show the presence and the demand for it.
And I think if we don't have our in-person presence, we will certainly have an online presence.
These people were like a cult.
Oh yeah.
And it was funny because like I've seen the people who get all mad about MAGA in the United States. They're like, Donald Trump and he's MAGA. And people come out, hey, you're having a lollipop, feel better, just get over yourself. I didn't ever think I would see that in Canada.
No.
But that's how they behaved. It was like, oh, Danielle Smith, don't say her name. It's so terrible. It hurts my ears.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I couldn't believe it. Don Allen, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Put a message in next time so we can give you a proper shout out. Suna Soul Silver with $5 super chat. I'm 1000% done being controlled by people who vote because Pierre hurt my feelings.
Yep.
And never want to be proven wrong by facts. Alberta needs to leave.
Yes, agree.
100%. 100%. Did the women have blue hair? No, they were all like 80-year-old women. They were all crotchety old women.
But yes, they were of age.
One of them looked like she was driven in on a forklift. And I look, guys, I know it's the kettle calling the pot black, but this lady, she had you ever see cartoons where the green stink lines are coming out of people's mouths? Like, she was horrid.
Oh, it was black.
Putrid.
Black teeth. It was.
She hadn't washed her hair in like a month, and she's like, if you're a real Albertan, a true Albertan.
I would hate to know what a true Albertan is in her eyes, honestly,
100%.
but.
That's why I said, so what is a true Albertan? Well, I'm not going to tell. If you don't know, then you shouldn't be signing this petition.
Okay, good. See you later.
You haven't given me a reason to.
Yeah, no.
I was this close to saying, oh, I am a real Albertan, and I'll be voting for my independence.
Yes.
Bitch. But no, that's not how it went.
You were the
it's
bigger
not. We got Samuel saying Canada is the people and the people are Canada.
Yes.
It's not a place, it's a people, right? Come on, Derek. No.
Come on, give
no,
her a little
Luca.
kiss.
Nope. I'd rather take my junk, rip it off, and throw it in the river. I would not.
We can Lorraine and Bob.
I would rather open an umbrella up my ass.
Porn after. Did you know what?
I'd rather pass a bowling ball. No, thank you.
Was it functional?
I'd rather run naked backwards to a cornfield. I
don't think you can do
it. Will not happen.
You
got John chiming in. I pray you and Alberta and other suffering get the promised land of a free country allied closely to America.
Oh, here's
listen,
my liberal dog.
Liberal dog herd, and he's coming in to wreck everything and pull everything over.
Do you want to come
we have to be vigilant with what Alberta needs, because Alberta is going to be the last bastion of freedom in this country. We're going to get into where this is falling into an election, folks. And if you watch today's video, this country is going down the crapper real fast. Again, I would urge anybody who actually wants to work for a living, who wants prosperity, who wants freedom, who wants independence,
who wants a future for their kids. It is crazy.
Your ass to Alberta.
Yes.
Took
now.
me out of Lori's house.
I kind of like you.
Lori out of your house.
Wow.
Okay, I'm cut off.
What was that? What was that movie called that you were talking about where she takes over?
I don't know.
Where the babysitter wants the baby and
the rocks cradle.
There you go.
There you go.
That's what's going on here.
Aces
apparently.
with a 279 super chat. Canada's doomed. Alberta needs to separate. See you tomorrow. I can't wait to see you guys there. It's going to be hilarious. It's hilarious. It's going to be awesome. And you guys are distracting me on the stream.
Full intentions. Tiffany out of Lori's house.
We're not doing the thruple cast anymore. It's too distracting.
Sorry, guys.
Way too distracting.
Sorry.
Of course you have. Let's get back to why we're getting into a friggin' election here. Doug Ford. Here's the tweet from Mark Nixon. Doug Ford just caused Donald Trump to terminate all trade negotiations within Canada. If you missed the tweet, the Ronald Reagan Foundation, in fact, let's do it like Donald. I didn't want to do it on the video because people were going to get mad. The Ronald Reagan Foundation has just announced that Canada has fraudulently used an advertisement, which is fake news, featuring Ronald Reagan speaking negatively about tariffs. The ad was for $75 million. They only did this to interfere with the decision of the U.S. Supreme Court and other courts. Tariffs are very important to the national security and economy of the United States of America. Based on their egregious behavior, all trade negotiations with Canada are hereby terminated. You're fired. Thank you for the attention on this matter, President Donald J. Trump. Every right in the world.
What he just did was you fuck around and find out.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. Doug Ford went.
He fucked around and found out.
Yeah.
He found out.
Raptor guy, $5 super chat. If you help me find an IT job, I'll come to Spruce Grove.
I can't even get myself a job.
Mrs. Fringe can't even find a job yet. Listen, one step at a time. Thank you for the super chat. Rob Allen with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much. Albertans need to begin voicing what we want and need to prosper resources, personal and property rights, our own defense. We need to build our industries. So all of that would happen. Thank you for the super chat. All of that would happen should we vote for independence. But this tweet alone from Donald Trump shows you why we need our independence. Not because a mistake happened. This is this 10 years of bullshit we've already dealt with within our federal government, of scandals, bad policies, ripping this country dry of all money. Again, I keep going back to Liz Truss, warning everybody on Trump's inauguration day, do not vote for Mark Carney. He bankrupted the Bank of England. He'll do the same thing to Canada. He was already doing the same thing, pulling the strings for Captain Blackface. He's finishing the job. Here's where you know. Oh, wait, that's something we're going to look at later.
Not yet. Hold on.
Here's how you know we're on our way to an election. Pierre Poilievre, again, go watch today's video. I'm not going to run through the same clips and bore you guys with the same old clips. Pierre came out and said flat out, we've had a great meeting. We talked about how he's not doing anything, how he's not making any goals met. He's not spending appropriately. He's over budget. We're at a massive deficit. I'm going to see how he wants to work with us in the future.
He's failed on his promises.
He was in full campaign mode, folks. Now, rumors been going around for a long time that we're going to the polls. And I really said a million times over, I hope we don't. I sincerely hope we don't. Because if you think Pierre Poilievre is... There goes liberal dog. If you really think Pierre Poilievre... We are doing it live. Is going to magically get a majority government if we go to the polls tomorrow, it's not going to happen, folks. I hate to burst your bubble. When you see what Doug Ford just did by doubling down on Donald Trump, saying, oh, I'm not going to pull my ad. It's the best $75 million ad I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I just ended all trade negotiations with Canada and the United States.
And that was a good decision?
But I'm gonna keep showing the ad. I'm gonna keep plugging it through. What do you think is going to happen to the elbows up crowd if they call an election next week or in 2 weeks when the budget drops? What do you think is going to happen with the elbows up? It's going to be, oh, look at Trump. Trump's going to barricade us in. Trump's going to make us bankrupt. Trump. And just like the last federal election, Donald Trump will make sure that those with TDS vote full force for a liberal majority government.
We don't want that.
No.
Luca, $10 super chat. Coffee money for the ladies from my wife. Derek can have a cake, kebab, or a donut if you guys approve. I don't eat that stuff, but thank you.
Thank you.
I know it doesn't look like it, but I don't have that much of a sweet tooth. I don't do that stuff very often.
But your wife bakes really good cookies.
But Lori's coffees cost like $25.
Yeah.
So
I'll have a water.
They'll make full use. Thank you so much. Mike Freedom Money.
Thank you.
$2 super chat. Should have voted for OSB.
We should have.
Yep.
See, we're all learning now.
Yep.
OSB for the win.
Here's the problem. Well, not a problem because this isn't a problem. But thanks for helping me inform Texas. You're more than welcome.
Anytime.
That's the purpose of this channel.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We wanted to make sure people are getting the information the mainstream's not telling you, but we also want to talk about the issues. We want to talk with like-minded individuals. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, by the way, folks, hit that button. How many likes are we at? Are we near 1,000 yet? I see almost 1,000 viewers in the stream.
Ooh.
Can we get to 1,000 likes? Maybe
Yeah,
we'll do a giveaway. Maybe we'll do a lovely giveaway. Speaking of things from the shop, I have to say before tomorrow's rally, I'm really disappointed that we ordered our merch.
And we don't even get to wear it.
Our I Am Alberta merch, and it didn't show up in time, so I will not be wearing mine tomorrow.
I am so upset.
At the rally. So please, folks, do not think I'm slapping you in the face with that. I'll still be wearing it on the channel when it finally arrives.
Ordered yours.
I'll just write I Am Alberta on whatever I'm wearing.
Steve, $10 super chat. This is by design so they can use Trump as the boogeyman to gain a majority. Too many people suffering from serious TDS. Absolutely, 100%.
Agreed.
Thank you for the super
Nicely
chat.
said.
It's this is all part of the plan. That if we go to the polls, the Liberals get a majority. They will get a majority.
You're watching your drink. They're watching her glass. They are. Lori's got a refill. Should have got her another bottle.
I'll stop talking about the news while the giggles are happening.
Sorry. You received your order. Great.
I received my order. I'm very happy. Thank you.
I'm glad you did.
I'm glad. You know what? People have been sending me photos of them in there. I am
and I
Alberta
love
stuff.
it. And I'm so happy. And I'm
so happy to see
sad
it.
at the same time that I don't get to wear mine.
I'm so disappointed we won't have ours. But
I can't wait to see it on you all tomorrow.
It's gonna be. I want to see a sea of it there tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah.
And judging by how many have been purchased, I think we're gonna get there, folks.
I want to get pictures with everybody.
Yep.
We're at 515 likes. Are you serious?
Nice.
We're not even halfway to get giveaway, guys. Step it up.
Well, technically that is.
I guess we're just over halfway to a giveaway. God, I'm tired. John with a $5 super chat. I got your Alberta Freedom hoodies, one red and one blue. They are great. I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Kevin with a $5 super chat. What chance of a conservative minority government with a bloc coalition that can only agree to let both Alberta and Quebec go independent? That won't happen.
No.
You won't have Pierre pushing for a free Alberta. Here's the problem if Alberta goes independent. The Conservatives lose the majority of their seats in the House of Commons because they're all out of Alberta. That's where they get elected.
Yeah.
You've got Michael Cooper. You've got Dane Lloyd. You've got a handful of major Conservative MPs. Cian Bexley's father, who just became an MP. All those guys are out of Alberta. The Conservatives would lose so many seats, Pierre included.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah. He just got
because now he is in Alberta.
That's the most important one. They will not let Alberta go. The good thing, folks, is APP has done God's work, and they've gone down to the United States, and they've talked to the Trump administration. Some very high officials, I will say. I know who they've spoken to, ladies and gentlemen.
They are working so hard.
And they've said that if Alberta votes in favor of independence, the United States of America will come to their aid and recognize them as an independent nation.
Mm-hmm.
We'd be protected, folks. So there's no stopping it.
No.
We just need to get the vote. Plain and simple. No, a minority government, if you get a minority government, nothing can happen. Because the Bloc isn't going to do anything that favors the West.
No.
Pierre won't be able to remove the tanker ban. He won't be able to remove the emissions cap because, Blanchette will say it is socially unacceptable. We do not want to take it out. Just give us our billions of dollars so we can go and talk about how great Quebec is.
Quebec is about Quebec, period.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
It'll never happen.
No.
We need a majority on one end or the other, and the only people that'll get a majority if they call an election right now are the Liberals. I'll say it again. I said it in today's video. I've said it before. Things for Toronto and surrounding area need to get much, much worse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Before you're going to get them to flip and vote Conservative.
And it can't get worse for them unless it gets worse for everybody else.
It's going to have to get so bad with Doug Ford doubling down on his $75 million ad that people say, my job's gone. I can't work. I can't buy a home. I can't rent. I can't buy food. I can't pay my bills. My stock portfolio's dropped out of its butthole. I'm screwed.
Trump won't stop the retaliation on that at the tariff negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
If he keeps it up, he's going to drop a hammer.
He needs to drop a hammer. Raptor guy with another $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I think the NDP will support the budget. It buys them time to pick a new leader. Wyatt Gaypool was saying this morning. Fair enough. We'll see, I guess. We'll see where we get.
Liberal dog.
It's his
Carson Sexsmith gifting 10 unacceptable Fringe memberships to the Patriots.
Thank you.
Carson, thank you so much. El Gringo comes in.
Welcome to our new members. They are now included in
tonight's draw.
Yeah.
In tonight's draw.
Still you.
I thought your feet are freezing, man.
Fashizi Maineezy comes in with a $5 super chat.
Love that name.
I'm so furious at Doug Ford. If I posted what I was thinking, the entire chat would be suspended.
Well, thank you for not sharing that. And
no, they'd be subpoenaed.
Oh, subpoenaed.
I'm reporting that for hate speech.
Will you be there tomorrow? Because I'd like to hear it tomorrow.
Right? Yes.
Ace's $7 super chat. There's no joke from the Libs. There is no joke. The Libs think it is. They're playing with our money and our jobs. $75 million for an ad that is going to hurt us more. It's so sad.
100%. Like we are beyond printing money at this point.
Yeah.
Beyond.
It's sad.
Reg Porter, $5 super chat.
Stop it.
What would Canada look like if the federal government would have prompted Canada for the past 10 years?
What would Canada look like if the federal government would have prompted Canada for the past 10 years?
I'm not sure what that means.
It's not processing, Reg.
If they would have promoted Canada, maybe?
Promoted?
Promoted our industries for the past 10 years?
I'd like to see what he says to that.
Canada would be, if it was promoting it, Canada would be on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Our industries would be huge right now.
Yeah.
What you have to remember, folks, is that Alberta girl became a new member of the Patriots Club.
Thank you.
So much. Sue also gave 10 more unacceptable fringe memberships to the Patriots Club. Thank you so much. That's very appreciated. Welcome to all 10 of our new members who are now also in the draw for tonight's giveaway.
Congratulations.
What you have to remember, folks, is that Canada has some of the largest forms of GDP in the world. If we were to get into pulp and paper the way we should, if we were to get into minerals, if we were to get into nuclear, if we were to get into steel and aluminum, automotive, oil and gas.
Oh, we're not using our resources like we should, for sure.
We could be an economic powerhouse. Now, think about this for a second. There are already hundreds of pipelines within Canada that goes across Canada. It spans Canada, goes into the United States. It goes north. So when they talk about these new pipelines that go to the ocean, that go to other places, it's just to increase output. So if they were to say, let's do energy east, let's move it all the way east, let's refine our own oil, our own bitumen, so that we're not selling it to the Americans basically for $1 a barrel. Let's make sure we're harvesting our own minerals. Let's make sure, our farmers and our dairy cartels are not running at full capacity, screwing everybody over.
Yep.
A number of different things. This country would be on fire. We'd have jobs out the wazoo. Our GDP would be through the roof. But the problem is you have interprovincial issues when it comes to trade barriers. You look at the dairy cartel in Quebec. You look at the caps on emissions. You look at the tanker bans. Basically, unless you're benefiting Quebec or in the back pocket of Ontario, you're not allowed to work in this country.
No.
Even you remember when Notley was running our province and how she called our oil dirty. Like she ran
our own premier.
Yeah. Our own premier ran our province into the ground. Our the biggest thing that we produce.
That's where it started, honestly.
Okay. I gotta let the liberal dog out. He's bouncing.
I think I missed a couple of super chats. I missed a couple. Lori becoming a new member of the Patriots Club. Thank you so much. Bexy, two pound sterling super chat. What's the remedy for the West's problems? Independence.
Yes. That's all we can do right now.
Independence is the only path forward. And I don't want to say too much, folks. Aside from join me live tomorrow, I'll be live streaming the Independence rally for those who couldn't be there. And you will hear the speech that I have written that I will be addressing to everyone.
I'm so excited.
Live on stage in front of millions and millions of people.
So proud of you.
You're going to want to hear that speech. If you like my rants, if you like what goes on this channel, you are not going to want to miss that speech.
Absolutely not.
It will basically answer what you've just asked. But I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. Independence is our only move forward. If we want our youth to be able to afford homes, if we want to be able to have families, if we want to be able to afford, look at what we're doing on the stream tonight with our friend joining us who has to live in our basement because she can't afford her bills on her own. She's overburdened in debt. Her job,
she's only one of many.
She's worked in her industry for almost 20 years in oil and gas, and she's paid a very low wage because she has to compete with people undercutting her so they can come here and get their citizenship.
Yeah.
Can't even afford to pay her bills. If you want to be able to pay for your lifestyle, if you want to be able to put food in your fridge, turn your lights on, run your taps.
But I mean, right now she's even lucky just to have a job. It is a very tough area trying to get something in that field right now.
She's been told that job could be going out the window. So this is the country we live in where there's no security. There's no stability.
There's no care.
our children will inherit our homes and end up paying half of its value to capital gains taxes.
Yep.
The only way to get yourself away from the criminality of what's happening right now, folks, they always say you can't vote your way out of this. You literally can if you're in Alberta right now. Albertans are upset because when it comes to our federal elections, our votes have no weight. They simply put bums in chairs, when, as I mentioned, with the Conservative Party of Canada. But when it comes to this vote, this is the vote of all votes. This is the vote that will hold the most weight, and you owe it to your family, to yourself, to those of the future, to leave something better than how you found it, to make sure there's a future in some portion of what used to be Canada. In a province that's forged out of those who are willing to work hard, and high risk equals high rewards, we must band together to ensure our independence.
Yep.
We must make sure that we understand the risk and the reality if we don't vote in favor of independence. It's not just my party didn't win or the other guy won and I'm mad, and it's your whole life is literally forfeit at that point. Our seniors are living in tents, our veterans are ignored. People can't afford to pay basic necessities. The time for that is over. You right those wrongs by taking advantage of the one law that they should have taken care of a long time ago, and vote for your independence.
Yep.
Darren comes in with a $7 super chat. If Alberta does get the independence vote, before people can move in from Ontario, would we still be able to move out there afterwards? I'm assuming if you're a Canadian-born citizen, yes, but it would be the same at that point as migrating from another country. At least I'm assuming. Now, don't quote me on that, because keep in mind, no province has ever seceded from Canada.
But it's
So we
also
don't
not
know.
going to happen automatically. Like if it were to happen, to go to vote, we all say yes. It's going to be another 5 years before they can even like start the movement on that.
Yeah.
Like it is a process. It's not automatically going to happen.
Raptor guy, $2 super chat. Let's start a free Canada
Yes.
protest. They'll shut it down.
They'll shut
Unless we
everything
start
down.
waving Palestinian flags.
Right?
Palestinian flags, and they'll get it going on. I want to make sure I didn't miss any super chats. I did. Fashizi Manizi coming in with another $5 super chat. I'm in Alberta. I can't afford both food and a roof.
Yeah.
This is a desperate plea for something to go right, so we aren't trapped in Canada with the libs.
And the scary thing is that there are so many people living like that right now. I mean, paycheck to paycheck, we do it. But it has to get worse in order for it to get better. But how much worse can we handle?
We are in big trouble.
Yeah.
I do want to try and bring up, one of my viewers sent me an email.
I mean, we're going to start living like the immigrants here with 20 families under one roof just because that's all you can afford.
I'm going to send myself an email really quick that came from one of my viewers today.
Ooh, is that a good one?
Aaron Morrison. I believe Aaron's in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
I should have had this ready, folks. Please forgive me for not having this ready. Because I certainly won't have the time to talk about this tomorrow at the rally. But I definitely want to
see Ace's
talk about it now.
Ace's super chat here. Both wife and I work 2 jobs and get good money. Still can't afford to buy a house and bills. It's so scary.
Did that not come through? It did come through. Okay. I'm going to open it up.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live. I'll open it on stream. Sorry. Let's get Raptor Guy. $5 super chat. When Alberta separates, let's take a match to all the Canadian flags. No, we don't have to go that far. We don't have to do that. We don't want to disrespect anything.
No, I mean, I still love Canada.
I still love Canada as well.
But I want old Canada. I don't want this new Canada crap.
I want what I grew up in.
Yes.
No more. Sit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's get this. Oh, man. How am I going to read this letter on the air? Oh, there we go.
honored.
Honorable.
We have.
Okay, hang on. It's written in pen, so I'm gonna. No, that's not even the first page.
There we go.
I gotta. Okay, let's bring it in. I apologize for not being prepared for this, folks. But let's bring it in and let's talk about Aaron Morson's letter that came in. It says, to the government of Canada and those involved, I write this letter with a heavy heart. My great-grandparents came here from Italy during the First World War. My great-grandfather was an infantry soldier in the Alpine Mountains, I'm going to assume that says, division.
Alpine.
He was injured in combat 39 times, but never stopped. My great-grandmother was a nurse in one of the base camps. She was a Jewish, German-only 13-year-old when she was taken from her home and placed in a concentration camp where her parents were gassed in chambers.
Wow.
How they met was a group of Italian soldiers were sick of the Mussolini Hitler alliance, also known as the Axis of Evil. They attacked a German airfield deep in the mountains, essentially bringing the mountains down on the Nazis. That word is used so freely by the people that don't even know the true meaning of it. Being a Jewish Italian Canadian, I'm thankful for those who fought for the freedoms we have. Rather, had no one
We'll look
to blame the real reason this great country has gone to absolute shit over the last 10 years and have shown irresponsible, corrupt, and backstabbing leadership. Patriotic Canadians, rise up. Your ancestors who fought for the freedoms they died for deserve. No, that's the same page.
Honored. Deserve
to be honored.
Deserve to be honored. We have an obligation to not let anyone evil rule the halls of Parliament Hill. We have our orders, and we must follow through to restore our unity, our faith, and our freedom. Let it not go in vain. The wild and irresponsible governing bodies must be sent a message. You don't own us. The elites must be put into check. The woke Antifa members silenced. Order must be restored to this country, and it must be done swiftly. Be mindful to the elders. Love your neighbors. The person standing next to you may be going through hell. Go through hell with that person. Guide them through it. Walk them out of that hell. No one can do it alone. As for Alberta, I will stand with my premier. I will stand with my neighbors. I will fight the evil that seeks to destroy us from within. That being the NDP Liberal hate-mongering MPs, Nenshi, no one will respect you for your opinion. You are the enemy of us along with Carney, Trudeau, and Doug Ford. I will fight you all, get back in line, and learn your place. I've been bludgeoned, beaten, and disgraced by those I once loved, and those people no longer in my circle. The heroes of today are those who speak of freedom, and the ones under house arrest while your Palestinian Gazan supporters burn the flag of our ancestors that fought and died for us. The time for action is long overdue. We are Albertan, and we will not comply. We are the farmers and the oil and gas. We are the backbone of this now cesspool of a country, and we will not let you take it from us. I'm a fighter. I will stand for the patriots, the silenced, the veterans, and most of all, I stand for the families trying to survive. In this overtaxed, overburdened province, while the East tries to overthrow us, I will champion along the very people who believe that our freedom of speech is our God-given right. I will be the Federal Communist Party's biggest pain in the ass, and I will never bend the knee to the folks who seek to destroy us. I am Albertan. I am a patriot, and I am done with government overreach, tyranny, illegal immigration, and the WEF stooges. Fight for your rights and for your freedom. Alberta Independence now.
Wow.
Did anybody else get chills from that?
Oh,
Honestly,
I am goosebumps.
Like, let it not go in vain.
I'm very grateful that Aaron Morrison took the time to
that.
write that letter and send it our way. And I'm very grateful we have the
Beautiful.
ability to share that on stream tonight. This is, like it or not, folks, why independence is so important. Aaron Morrison is one person. Think of what the millions of people across this country, not just in Alberta, are dealing with as a result of 10 years of, and again, it's not that one person won, it's horrible policy, scandalous behavior, theft, crime, rampant migration, immigration, open borders. The government showed their true face when they froze the bank accounts of those who wanted to support a safe and legal protest. When they trampled us with horses and shot tear gas at its own citizens. For what? Parking their vehicles on a government street? Demanding that their leaders hear their voices? That's the country Mark Carney says to put your elbows up for and never vote in favor of anything else.
Our constitutional rights have been taken away.
Yep.
There are many stories across Canada. And that's why I say, David's saying, can we know what Lori's drinking?
Some white wine.
Gasoline. It's cheaper than booze.
2 glasses, she's done.
That letter was powerful.
Oh, I love it.
The problem in politics, folks, and the problem with our society is that we put our guard down for a brief moment. When people started to come into this country and say, I'm offended by your policies. I'm offended that you celebrate Halloween. I'm offended that you celebrate Christmas because it's a Christian holiday. And we stopped and said, okay, we're Canadian. We'll be nice. We'll make concessions. We'll try and be neighborly. We'll try and welcome these people in.
And then they abused it.
You gave an inch and they took a mile.
Yeah, oh yeah, and they're still taken and taken. They just want to control it.
Enough.
When you have people like Justin Trudeau, who came in and people say, well, he was a bumbling idiot. He is, but he was very calculated and smart. He knew how to be like Napoleon and divide and conquer. He knew how to divide people into tiny little groups so that they would all fight each other.
He separated everybody in this country.
People were so busy fighting each other from being nationally divided that nobody took a look at the tyranny that was going on in Parliament. Nobody was looking at the theft, the scandals, the contracts going out, the money being bled out and handed out, laundered to other countries.
Until it was too late. There was no stopping it. He knew what he was doing.
America was very fortunate that after 4 years of sleepy Joe Biden, they were able to vote back in Trump and make America great again. Anybody who wants to complain about Donald Trump, I say, come live in Canada for a month and tell me you got it rough. Tell me you don't like what's going on with Trump's policies. Tell me he doesn't have his best interests or love his country.
He loves his people and he loves his country.
Yep. Liberal dog.
Liberal dog. There he is getting mad. Did you say Trump? Are you saying Trump? Shh. I'm going to talk like Donald and it's going to make him bark even more. He doesn't like Trump. He doesn't like me very much. Somebody says, I'm looking forward to the Grey Cup and commitment from Danielle Smith.
Yes.
Here's the thing, folks. What you have to understand about Alberta Independence, nobody's coming to save us. No politician, think about that word for a minute. No politician is going to save you. No politician is going to right the wrongs of the tyrannical behavior you've endured for the last 10 plus years.
You think they don't want the power too?
The two things that no government wants to give up is power and control. And they will keep seized hands over those two things for as long as possible. They will ensure that you never get that back. Because once you're truly free, folks, it dishevels everything that they stand for, everything that they have. However, we have been given a golden opportunity that our vote will be honored. Our vote finally has merit. It has weight. We have the ability to choose for ourselves. And if we fail, ladies and gentlemen, if we drop the ball, we are truly lost. There is no coming back from a loss on a referendum ballot. People say, well, we could try again in 10 years. If it even comes close, the government will make sure you never get that vote again. They don't want to give up their golden goose. Ottawa doesn't want to lose their credit card.
We only have one shot at this.
What is it Eminem used to say?
You got one shot.
You got one shot. Opportunity comes once in a lifetime. This is your chance. Don't let up. Don't stand back and be told, oh, I was called a traitor. I was called an insurrectionist. I was told that I'd lose my job. To hell with those people.
It's all about power and control.
Yep.
The minute you bend the knee, you'll never get off of it. You'll be on it forever. Slammin' Salmon. $3 super chat. Thank you so much.
So many great names.
That's Slammin'.
Clever people.
Slammin'. I missed a couple of super chats. I got to get John here. $5 super chat. Tammy's a college professor. I operate on accounting and tax business. We make great money, but we still scrape.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, folks, I've made good money on YouTube. I've made more money on YouTube than I've ever made in any other job I've held in my life.
And we still scrape.
And we scrape. We scrape. After the government shoves their hands up my ass like a puppet and takes what they can from me, I have very little left. Very little.
Because it doesn't matter how much you save, how much you think you're getting ahead of the game. They always find a way to grab it from you.
100%.
Jesse, thank you for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. I don't want to spoil too much for tomorrow's speech at the legislature. Again, folks, I will live stream that event. I know there's people that can't be there. I know there's people from America that
I
watch
get
this
to be
channel.
behind the camera.
Mrs. Fringe will be behind the camera for as long as I'm on stage, at least, and speaking. Lori will be there. I'm going to have my kids there. It's going to be an absolutely amazing rally, an amazing event. I'm so grateful that we have the opportunity to share that energy with you tomorrow if you're unable to be there. So I don't want to get too far into my speech because I've carefully outlined what I want to discuss tomorrow.
Yes.
As I address people, and I don't want you to have to hear it twice. So
you're going to want to, though.
We'll stick to that, folks. You know one thing we can't get while we're there? More cowbell.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Only half?
Tiff's oil and gas job disappeared? Absolutely it did.
Yeah?
Not only that, so she was promised a transfer, and then as soon as we sold the house, they said, yeah, we're not actually going to do that anymore. We're not going to do the transfer anymore. And then we found out after you moved, that whole office pretty much got shut down because all the projects have been canceled. There's no work in oil and gas.
Yep, I see mine going with it for shortly.
Don't say that. You'll be here forever. I'm just joking.
JD Vance can continue to champion the MAGA agenda. He's a veteran and a dedicated patriot. I would like to see JD Vance win the next election.
Yeah.
You should bring a cowbell with you tomorrow. I'm going to be on stage speaking. I can't bring a cowbell.
I think we should get one.
I have a cowbell behind me. We're
We
not going to.
do. Carnage Carney gave it to us.
Carnage Carney gave us that cowbell, by the way. I gotta
Yes.
say,
I'll
or else
walk
he'll be
around
swearing
with it.
at his television.
I'll do
Badass custom coatings of $20
it. Do I
super
get to bring
chat.
wine?
I'm looking
No.
forward to possibly meeting you at the rally. Get there early and get to the front stage. You'll
We
definitely
will
see us
be
there.
there.
You'll definitely see us there. Matt saying I want to see Tulsi. Tulsi would be good too.
Yes.
We're not playing matchmaker on YouTube. No.
Let's see.
Go get Tinder.
I have a friend.
Go
I have friends.
Go come on.
Derek.
If
and
you gotta
Derek.
ask on a live stream, you know you've hit rock bottom. Don't do that. No.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Come on.
You know where we'll be.
Tommy the Commie looks like he isn't going to get a shot at a referendum. He's 50,000 signatures shy. But keep in mind, those 50,000 signatures are the over the line that they wanted to get. He still may get his signatures.
He's been very sneaky about how he's been getting them.
100%.
So once they have to
in their 11th hour, they may get it.
Oh.
And believe me, folks, the reason they wanted that extra 50,000,
but they still have to validate those.
Because not every single one of them will be valid. So they
Yeah.
want to make sure they have that little bit over. We'll see what happens, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't like how they've been doing it.
All of us in Southern Ontario voted Conservative, and thank you. Northern Ontario
Yes.
boomers screwed us.
Agreed.
It's
Yeah.
The problem is, it's
liberal dog.
The problem's liberal dog, who doesn't
It
know
is.
when to shut it.
He doesn't like Doug Ford.
Yeah, you start talking about Donald Trump again and Doug Ford, and he just loses it.
No!
He absolutely loses it.
Ben Hammer.
Don't worry, I'm not Hassan. We're not going to shock the dog or anything.
I don't have a shot caller.
Look, it's when it comes to Ontario, the problem is that over 50% of our country, over 50% of the country's population reside in small pockets of Ontario.
Yeah.
And that essentially decides who runs the country and whether it's a minority
It
or
does
a majority
not
government.
seem fair.
Montreal and a small pocket of Ontario decide who runs the country. Those are the reasons Saskatchewan and Alberta are talking about independence, because their vote has no weight. The Senate isn't decided by us. All we're doing is putting butts in chairs. And if we go to the polls, like I'm thinking we're going to go to the polls, folks, again, Pierre's looking mighty confident. If I were him, I'd be doing everything in my power to make sure an election does not happen yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He will lose, and I want him to win.
Yeah.
But he will lose if we have an election this time around, and he won't be leader of the opposition anymore. I guarantee you. If he loses 2 elections in a row, folks, they'll boot him out very fast.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that the Liberal or the Conservative leadership is up for grabs in the new year.
Yep.
I think people need to feel this ripple effect, unfortunately, and that's the sad part
People
about it.
need to get a little bit of a bad taste before things are going to get better.
Yeah.
Nillock with a $2 super chat. Please bring everyone you can to the rally.
Yes.
I agree. I agree.
I want to flood the legislature.
Let's do it. Okay, sit down.
Liberal majority will be good for independence.
Oh.
It would literally chase Alberta out of the country. That would be the only
100%.
positive.
Yeah.
That would be the only positive.
I said it on today's video that if we wait until spring, things might get bad enough that we can have an election, and you might see people that are tired enough, that have taken enough abuse, the jobs have all gone out the window, the country's falling to shit, more than it already has, that people might start to think, okay, it's time to vote Conservative. But if we rush it, folks, if we're not very calculated on how this happens, you're going to get 4 more years of this and 4 more years of a majority government.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God Danielle Smith came in and said Alberta will be a free speech province. So anybody in Alberta is not going to have to worry about C8 and C9 or enforcement from the RCMP. They're not going to have people coming up to their doors saying, did you post memes? If so, you're going to jail. You're going to lose your cell phone. You're going to lose your internet
But
access.
Danielle Smith has put an end to that, like for Alberta.
For Alberta.
Oh.
But what happens, folks, is 4 more years of a majority government that are able to pass whatever they want.
Oh.
Do you remember when Trudeau had a majority and how terrible that was? Think about when Mark Carney, with the majority of Trudeau's former
But those
cabinet,
would be peanuts compared to what Carney would take.
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a Conservative Party. No,
His
we
wife
don't.
even said it. He will make Canada
thing.
poor.
Here's the thing. No, we don't have a Conservative Party.
No.
The Conservatives are the farthest thing from conservative, but they're far better than the goddamn Liberals.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
our only hope right now.
Tell me somebody, and don't say PPC. Anybody?
No.
Well, the PPC, they don't have any seats, but I like the PPC. Hey, I like unicorns and friggin' rainbows. They're not going to run the country. You can't. The Conservatives are the best hope we have to getting back to some form of normal, some form of control in this country. Economic investment.
He's keeping my feet warm.
7 Corpse Meal, $5 super chat. I can guarantee that if the levels of gimme grins didn't exist, we wouldn't have a Liberal government since 2019 or whenever it was.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But that's why they flooded them here so that they could get their votes.
Pretty weird. Doug likes Pegasus and werewolves. There you go. There you go.
Much better than unicorns and rainbows. I didn't know that. about
Matt
you.
comes in. The provinces have taken it up the balloon knot from Ottawa for the longest. The lefties are shocked when
Yeah.
Danielle tells the feds to kick rocks. That's how it's supposed to work.
100%.
Absolutely, it is.
Yep.
Pierre needs more
Corruption talk.
corruption talk.
Yeah.
More cowbell.
Well, he needs to let his balls out and just say it how it is. That's
Well,
what
I
we
don't
like
want him to
about
actually
Pierre.
let his balls out, but
I'd rather not.
listen. I'm very grateful that he didn't apologize this week when everybody.
Yes.
Well, you went on Northern Perspective and you said terrible things about Justin Trudeau and the RCMP. All he should have said was they were true.
He spoke the truth.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
Tell me where I'm wrong.
There you go, right
And,
there. He
hey,
spoke the truth.
Yes.
Shout out to Ryan and Tanya for that interview, by the way.
Oh, yes.
I'm so grateful they've been getting all that attention because that's good for their channel.
He
It's
would
good
look
for
really
people-
good in our undeveloped basement, wouldn't he?
Pierre would look fabulous in our undeveloped basement. In fact, I keep. You know what? We joked the last time I saw him. I said, "You need to come over and play some arcade games."
Yes.
He said, "You're on. You're on." I told him I'll beat his ass in Mortal Kombat. It would be. We'd have to film it. We'd have to film it. Nilok, I have a hoodie to give you tomorrow as well. Hey,
I
thank
love
you.
that. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm actually planning. I know they're selling Alberta flags. I'm planning to get there and buy an Alberta flag, and I'm gonna string it on like a cape.
Yes.
And I'm gonna wear it at the rally.
Isn't that like Captain Underpants?
Captain Underpants. Maybe I'll be. Maybe I will be like Captain Underpants.
Now I can't unsee it.
Please wear clothes.
Aces with the $3 super chat. No more hard times. We can't handle that anymore. No, we can't.
He doesn't have a nice pair of tidy whities anyway.
I can vouch for that. No more hard times. I'm living in your basement.
Granite Man, $2 super chat. Carney's plan, no deals, gets worse. Call an election. Call it at the right time.
Yes.
Yes, it's all about timing.
All about timing. And so far, everything's been very bad timed.
Yeah.
Call it at the right time. You, hang on.
I saw put Cool Whip on those balls. Somebody's hungry. Derek has very clean underwear. I should know. I do his laundry.
For crying out loud.
Well, I'm correcting snatch.
You know, I always say this is where we are as a country. Is this where we are as a channel? Is this what we're doing now? Yes. Is this really? I work all week long giving people the news just to come here and be mocked. This is.
But we're having fun.
I'm standing up for you.
Unbelievable. No, OAO. Listen, go buy.
What is your obsession with the mankini?
Go get a Playgirl and just get it over with. Like I
think he needs a play. Yeah,
not that there's anything wrong with that, but geez, unbelievable.
Drunk anti-talk.
Except I'm sober.
Derek puts out serious videos all week. They can get a little tipsy and dorky.
Yes.
Well,
fine.
Cheers.
Fine.
They want to see that society. Yeah.
Hey, did you guys notice that there's been a return to arcades on the channel? Have you guys noticed that? Before we get into Q&A, where's our likes at? By the way.
Yes.
Where's our likes at?
I think we're only in the 7s.
Nilok, $2 super chat. I made a custom I'm Alberta hoodies. You'll love it. Oh, yes.
Can you make me one?
Yeah.
Please.
Okay, listen. Yeah, but I'm not here to be a punching bag, David.
We are leaving early for the rally, planning to leave Spruce Grove around 2:30ish.
Yeah, I'm not going to read that on the air. And you guys don't need to see that.
He does that with his socks. Underwear is always clean.
I don't know how much the flags are. I don't know how much the flags are. We're at 768. Couldn't even get to 1,000. Jeez, guys.
I said the 7s.
Get those likes up.
I was right.
Get those likes up.
Giveaway.
Let's. Did you guys see arcades made a comeback on this channel? We couldn't have big arcades in the background because everybody, gets mad and says, "Hey, you don't look professional, Fringe. You don't. You got your arcades.
Just have the minis.
You got your arcades." So I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to show you. I'm going to. You guys ever remember Tom Hanks in Big? I wish I was big. I don't know if you guys noticed. We have. There's no dog behind me, is there?
No, he's under me.
You guys.
He's warming up my toes.
We get to chat.
Oh, this is dangerous.
The channel's wide open. What do you guys want to talk about?
It gets dirty.
Oh.
You can hear it. Oh.
You guys ever remember Tom Hanks in Big? They came out with quarter scale replicas, and the machine actually fully operates, talks to you, and spits out tickets. Zoltar is amazing. Mrs. Fringe got this for me for the studio. And then I kind of got into a little bit of an obsession, like I always do with these things, folks.
You cannot just have one.
So Zoltar made the shelf on the show. No, you can do that. No, don't. It's not on that mode. But Zoltar made the shelf on the show. We'll put him back.
No, I agree with you, Anonymous. I can't stand Hanks now. I mean, the more you read about the Epstein files, it's just celebrities are not what they used to be. Dirty.
But this.
See, I like those Zoltar better than this.
This is the pinnacle, folks. Burger Time was one of my favorite arcades back in the day. Again, very large, very large. It is fully playable. It does run with this tiny little joystick and its buttons, but you can actually play this Burger Time machine. So I keep it in the back because it was one of my favorite original arcades. And listen, after I saw this one, what was the next one we saw?
Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a 4-player recreation is coming to the studio as well. It'll be here next week. I can't wait. I was going to put it up with my Ninja Turtles, but Mikey's leg broke and we can't get it up there. So we'll have it somewhere on the set. But
yeah, we tried gluing him together. He was facing the wall. It looked like he was putting a timeout for a while.
Look at this comment. Have you ever thought of making a still to produce whiskey? After all, you are Scottish and should be good at making whiskey. Listen, I love me some Jack Daniels.
Yes.
Maybe we get into whiskey. Maybe we get into some whiskey.
Maybe.
I'll just drink my wine.
I like the vodka.
The potatoes.
I like it clear and
What do we have for
tasteless.
likes, guys?
Where are our likes? So we made it? Probably not. 8s.
I'm happy at least arcades have made their way back onto the set because I was very, very disappointed we had to take them away.
I'm sad the one came broken. That's what makes me
There's
sad.
a mini TMNT machine. Where do you get it, Derek? If you're in the United States, you can get them from Numbskull Arcades or on Amazon. They both have them.
Yes.
And they're awesome. They're awesome. The TMNT one is limited, so make sure you go pick it up. They're all individually numbered as well, so they are a collector item. $7.92.
$7.92. That is not enough.
We almost made it. Let's get into Q&A and then see if we can hit
1,000.
Let's see if we can get to 1,000 by the time Q&A is done.
It's a giveaway, guys.
Get your Q&A in, folks. Let's get to your
800.
Q&A.
Well, Mike, we do still have the
200
pinball
more.
machine. In fact, we have 2. One in the basement and one upstairs in the games room.
We do.
You're still here.
Um,
You should get like a mini pinball machine. Do they make those?
Oh, probably. He'll find it.
I don't know. I could take a look.
That would be fun.
Is that an original G1 Optimus Prime in the background? Yes, it is.
Original?
Well, not an original
original.
G1.
Re-release.
It's a 40th anniversary. I've shown this before on stream. So the back of the box does look the way it did in the 1980s. And it is fully with the trailer. There's Optimus with the trailer. 40th anniversary. So it is packaged just like in the 1980s. This is probably one of my favorite pieces in my backdrop. I loved Transformers as a kid. But I've also got original G.I. Joes. I don't know if people ever collected G.I. Joes. I think we've shown these on the channel before. I've got the Ostriker in box, as well as the Cobra Fang and the Cobra Hiss. Love my toys.
Yes. Yes, he does.
If you guys ever want real cool toys.
He's going to show you them all. It's time to geek out.
Nerd.
Friday Night Geek Out on the channel. You guys ever remember these? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Technodrome drill. I've got this one in box. I've got the Technodrome in box. We've got the sewer play set in box.
Yes. We also have them not in box, so the children can play with them.
Yeah, we also got ones that aren't in box so the kids can play with
And
them.
they absolutely love them.
That's I've got the pizza thrower behind me too. I'm not gonna bring them all out. It turns into a show off
Yeah.
stream at that point. But I do have
I've got an addiction.
I do. Some people are into drugs. Some people are into alcohol. I'm in arcade games and toys. What can I say?
Cheers.
It's
I think I need to drink more than you.
I respect the Game Boy on the shelf. That's the new Lego Game Boy. Mrs. Fringe
Yes.
built that for us, actually.
So
It's,
I get to build them. That's what I get.
have you ever heard of Sweet Secrets? It was the 1980s Transformer Toys for Girls. I've never heard of that.
Oh.
Oh,
I never heard of that.
We're going to have to look that up.
Yes.
Somebody says Derek wakes up one day and the toys are all unboxed. Listen, I keep all the toys boxed, and I've collected them with my kids, and I've always bought a second one for my kids to play with so that they can enjoy them growing up. And then when they're adults, if they're ever worth any, if they're ever worth money, they can decide if they want to sell them
or open them
split
with
the
their
money,
kids.
or open them with their kids. So I'm looking forward to those days. Hopefully, it's a long
Look
time.
how
before
dorky
we
your
get there.
grandpa was. Let's rip these open.
Let's rip them open. Tamtay becoming a member for 11 months. My husband says when Oh, we got that
Yes.
one. We got that one.
Thank
You for
you.
being a member. Steve, we need to find better ways to get information out there.
Yes.
Everyone I speak to still believe in the common misconceptions like losing their Canada pension plan. How do we get APP budget on mainstream media? We don't. We don't. You
Here
just
it is.
have to keep convincing your local neighbors and friends that
So, I mean,
check out alternative
mainstream media is bought and paid for by the government. They don't want that information out, so it's never going to be out there.
No.
All you have to do is share and keep spreading the word, and that's the only way it's going to be.
Badass Custom Coatings with the $10 super chat. The best choice was to pack up and leave Manitoba and move our lives and businesses to Alberta. I'm so happy we did. Welcome to Alberta.
I'm so happy you did
I'm so
too.
happy you did as well. It's
You will love it here.
Derek plays with dolls. Action figures.
Yes.
They got karate chop action. Oh, my goodness. Listen, anybody who's come to Alberta, and I seen it in the comments the other day when I told people, if you can get out to Alberta, do it. Pack up, get out. Now's the time, especially if we vote for independence. A lot of people in the comments said, I moved here recently. I love it. I'll never go back. I came to Alberta when I was 15 years old from Manitoba. And I'll tell you right now, as much as I love my friends in Winnipeg, they're all family. I have so much nostalgia for my childhood in Manitoba. I could never go back.
Well, you wouldn't have me. And you met me shortly after you moved. Kind of.
Yeah. A year or two.
Yeah.
Marianne, $2 super chat. Rally bound thanks to Pretty Weird Duck, best community. I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Come find me out. You'll see me around. I'll be hanging out talking with people.
Well, now you can wear one of your bright outfits too. Easier to pinpoint.
I'll be wearing something. Well, I'll probably wear something with my logo on it because I'll be talking on stage. But you do want to, if you want to find me, I will be up near the stage and in and around that area. Especially
You'll see us.
Once the
we'll
rally
be there.
gets
We'll be
underway.
loud. It'll be great.
It'll be great.
I'll have the cowbell.
And probably a hidden wine somewhere.
Becky says 2 months in Spruce. We've been here for 6 months. I'll tell you right now, I'd never go back.
No,
I'd never go back to
absolutely.
Calgary. I love Spruce. The people here have been so welcoming, so inviting, so hospitable.
I love it.
I can't believe we have so many viewers out this way.
Meant to be. That's what that means.
Aside from those Forever Canada people,
Yeah.
everyone's been very nice.
It's been wonderful.
Very nice.
Yeah. Been great.
Somebody said, Derek, bring lollipops. I won't have time to get any before we go.
I really want to.
I wanted to. We didn't have time. We got tied up this week. Sue with a $5 super chat. Our hoodies came in time. We'll be rocking Fringe merch tomorrow. See you there.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'm happy. It just makes me so sad that ours didn't get here in time.
I mean, we will
You
still
guys are
wear
gonna
our
rock
fringe shirts. We do.
Knowing
have,
our luck, it'll show up on Monday.
I know.
You guys
It'll
are
show
gonna
up on
rock
Monday.
it.
So sad.
What are your thoughts about Liechtenstein? I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is.
Go up 1 second. Treble. Yeah.
Canadian trucker here from Thornsby, Alberta. I'd love to talk with you someday.
That'd be awesome.
Come to the rally.
Yeah.
Come to the rally, unless you're working. Hopefully someday we get that
Yeah,
opportunity.
that'd be great.
We do have to cut back on meet and greets after this rally. Some things have happened.
Lady in the glasses. Meet me.
Well, come find me. I'll be there. I may or may not have glasses.
Oh my God.
He's in America.
I just don't understand how you can be so creepy online to be
It's
like
not creepy.
It's
It
not
is
creepy.
creepy.
It's friendly.
It's friendly and flattering. Thank you.
Badass Custom Coatings being a member for 2 months. The rally will be an awesome event to be with like-minded people.
100%. I'm so excited.
You'll
to
be
meet
there
y'all.
chanting for
It
your
is certainly
independence.
going to be something to experience as well. It is going to be huge. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Thirsting in the chat. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is get Tiffany and Lori their own show on their own channel. Maybe move people over there so thirsty boys can go there and drool all they like and get as desperate as they like. Unbelievable, you guys. Unbelievable. I thought we had more class than that.
Two of the hottest women on YouTube.
Well, they have flags to buy at the rally. I've been told they will.
Yeah.
I definitely want to buy one.
I will be wearing one as a cape if they do have it. I will be buying one. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Only Fringe?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll go with.
I think that's what we're going to name
Great
it.
name.
No, I'm not triggered. Here's the thing. And I was saying this the other day that it's funny that, I show my ugly mug on the channel and everybody just wants to talk politics. I brought Mrs. Fringe on, and the first time she came on, everybody was like, girl, girl, girl. Like they've never seen a woman in their life before. And then we bring Lori on after everybody gets kind of used to Mrs. Fringe. Girl, girl. And it's like, what is wrong with people? Like, why can't we just be appropriate is all I don't understand. I'm not triggered.
Friday is for inappropriate.
I just find it funny how people just lose all sense of common decency when they're online and see a female. I just don't understand. I've seen the same thing in online gaming. Like, guys are playing Call of Duty, and then all of a sudden somebody comes in on the headset that's a girl, and everyone's like, can I send you my Instagram? Can I send you my Snap? Like, really? Really, guys? Come on.
That's why my daughter will never have
Don't apologize.
Snapchat.
No apologies
I just don't
needed.
understand. Becky says they're $30 to $35 at the APP
Perfect.
10. Great. I'd recommend taking cash. Didn't you start Only Fringe? Yes, as a joke.
But now it's a thing.
As a joke.
We're gonna make it a thing.
We're going to steal it. We're taking it back.
No, you don't get that either. First off, it doesn't fit on the camera. Second of all, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. I need a couple of pictures.
We don't do that here.
See you tomorrow, 3 p.m., says the Tony Show. Looking
Yes,
forward to
we
it.
will be there.
Yes. Excited.
I've watched you for a long time, and I agree 90% with you, and my other 10% comes from traveling across all of North America. I'd love to be there, but if there's a way we could talk and have a discussion,
Yes.
at some point, hopefully.
Yeah.
At some point, hopefully.
What are we at for likes?
848. We almost got there, guys. We almost got there.
I guess one giveaway, but that's okay. We've got our end of the month giveaway.
End of the month giveaway. Should we get to that?
Yeah.
I think we should get to that. We're coming up on our hour and a half. Talking about toys and stuff. It cost us a lot of viewers. Nilok coming in $2 super chat. Flags will be available on the grounds 100%.
Great.
So I'd get there early. Make sure they don't sell out.
I'm going to buy all of them.
Yeah.
Will you record it and put on your channel?
Yes.
Yes. We've already announced we'll be live streaming the event. It'll be great. Looking forward to it. The Blue Jays are having a massive 6th inning rally.
Awesome.
4-2. Nobody out. Let's go, Jays.
Congrats to the Jays.
Go sports team. I could care less about baseball personally. I'm happy for anybody who's happy about baseball. I'm happy for anybody who watches that stuff. Just like my toys and my video games, that's how I unwind. I don't do the sports stuff. I really don't understand the fascination with it. Baseball puts me to sleep. Baseball and golf are the two things I cannot watch. Yuck. I love playing baseball. Just can't watch it. Can't do it. Let's start the old wheel of fortuitousness. Let's get our live our member giveaway for the month. Again, folks, no stream next Friday. Halloween. I got to be out with my kids. So there will not be a live stream next Friday.
But you will be back for Unhinged Fringe on Wednesday with Matt.
How about we do a Thursday stream? Why don't we do a Thursday stream instead?
Do we get to dress up?
I don't care. We'll do a Thursday stream in place of Friday.
Are you going to be a pinata?
So,
I'll be a pinata.
I'm going to be a washed-up YouTuber by the looks of it. Join us Thursday. Join us Thursday for Thursday, Friday Night Fringe, I guess. We'll do it then, but we'll still do our giveaway tonight.
Yes.
Because
we already said we are, so we are. So we'll have a Halloween show on Thursday night.
We'll do a Thursday night stream, Halloween. But no stream Friday. Again, we'll be out with our kids. You guys got to understand. I don't want to tell my kids work's more important than trick or treating.
Yeah.
Old Wheel of Fortuitousness is spun. Pseudonym 1961. Is Pseudonym still on the channel? Is she still here?
Let us see.
Nazimens, I think that says $5 super chat. Why is Canada allowing China to put a military base in PEI? Will Newfoundland be third to leave Canada? Tricked it into Canada after World War II by the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I'll look into it. They don't want that in there. They are looking into it. I'll let you know. There's Pseudonym. There she is. Yay! She's in the stream. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
You are the draw winner this month for our member giveaway. Thank you for joining the Patriots Club. Go over to our shop. Pick any item you like. Grab a screenshot of it.
No, I am Sue.
I identify as Sue.
Grab a
I
screenshot
feel like cat fight coming.
if you can. If you can't grab a screenshot, just give me a description of the item, color, size if it's clothing, alongside all of your shipping information, including a phone number. They like to have a phone number in case you're not home when they deliver. Send it all to me at unacceptablefringeyt, as an Unacceptable Fringe YouTube, at gmail.com within 24 hours, and I will get your item ordered as soon as possible, shipped out to you. Again, thank you, Sue, for being a member of the Patriots Club. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On this month's draw. Ladies and gentlemen, I must prepare for tomorrow's amazing rally again at the legislature from 4 to 6 p.m. If you can, you owe it to this province. You owe it to independence and yourself to be there and claim your independence on the steps of Parliament Hill. I always want to say
the
Parliament
legislature.
Hill. The legislature with the rest of us. Join us next Thursday. I'll be Wednesday with Unhinged Fringe, Thursday with Friday Night Thursday Fringe. It'll be a lot of fun, and no stream next Friday again, folks. Keep your eyes peeled for content over the weekend. Join us live tomorrow for our stream of the rally. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be wonderful, folks. I won't be doing Trump on the stage, but I might do it afterwards. We'll have a lot of fun. It's going to be wonderful. Get your lollipops.
Can't wait to see you guys there. It'll be awesome.
With that said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you tomorrow on that live stream. For this Friday, for myself, Lori, and Tiffany, have a great night. Look after each other. Keep your stick on the ice. Have an independent night, ladies and gentlemen. We'll catch you on the next one.
Take care.